All right, so we're over here at Jackie's, and we are going to be basically working from this door on over. We're going to keep this butterfly bush right here. This is separate, but we're going to be taking all these big old row of shrubs out up to that railroad sign, converting that to a lawn area. So we need to dig it out, get all the stuff out of there, grade it, seed, straw, and then we're going to be doing basically the same thing from here all the way around to the gate opening. Basically just getting rid of these trees. If you see any trash or anything like that, and it's absolutely trash, just, you know, toss it out. If it's questionable or she might want to keep it, get with her on that and just let her know, hey, do you want to keep this? There is a satellite dish here, and I imagine this line goes through somewhere in here, so we'll need to have an idea where this goes into the house so we don't damage that. We do have some utilities in here, so we're gonna need to call Miss Utility ahead of time. But basically, there's a fence behind this stuff, so we need to get all this stuff cleaned out of here. All these trees, anything on this side of the fence. So it'll basically be a nice lawn area up to the back of this. It's gonna be a really big transformation here. We have a couple bushes right here, there's another, so this is a gate, and there's another fence back here, all the ivy's growing up on it. Taking all this out, if this is still here, get rid of this as well. Get rid of this tree, and there is, we need to get rid of this tree as well. There's also a boxwood here. This is the only boxwood that we're going to be taking out. So get rid of this tree, boxwood, all this ivy, and we're going to convert this into a lawn area as well. We'll be working up to this tree right here. Try not to disturb too much of the roots on this big guy. We are going to be taking out this, it's like a 6-foot section of fence, and probably another 6 or 4 feet this way, because there's this tree right here. We want to get this tree out. There's another small one here, but we want to get this tree out, dig the stump out, and yeah, get this thing out of here. And we have one more tree on this side, so like right here, this tree, we want to get that tree out of here. If it's too close to the fence and we can damage it, just cut it with a chainsaw to the ground as low as you can get it. We're trying to save as much of this fence as we can, other than what I just talked about. Now, with this fence here, we're going to be taking this fence out. They'll have these windows. There's a pipe here, so watch out for this pipe. But we're going to be getting rid of this fence, and then we're going to be cleaning up all of this. And then there's a concrete patio here. We want to do probably like a 6-foot border of mulch around it. Looks like any stones and stuff like that. Ask what she wants to do with. Otherwise, we'll just put them in a pile, or we'll haul them out of here. But do like a 6-foot border around over there towards the chimney, and or maybe just the corner of the house. We're taking all the plants out except this crepe myrtle. There's some vines in there, so try to get those out if we can. And let's get this stuff cleaned out in this area as well. And then let's mulch from the corner of the house to the corner of the concrete right here. So this area will be mulched. We'll have a mulch border around here. And then we want to clean out this corner. So there's this big tree right here. We want to get this out of here. And then there's a yew bush in here. I want to get that out of here as well. And we have another tree that's right here. We have another pipe right here, so just be careful with that. But we want to get rid of these 2 trees right here. Get the chainsaw, and there's a tree that's growing on the inside of this little covered area. Just cut that to the ground so we can get that out of here. Then we have some trees right here and a yucca. I want to get these yuccas out. This looks like 2, maybe one big one that's split. Get those out, and then another tree right here. We're going to be keeping this boxwood. We're keeping the ivy. We're not touching that ivy. We're not touching the ivy, the boxwood. Not touching this boxwood. And we got one more boxwood here and one over there. So we're going to keep all these boxwoods, but all these other trees in here that are kind of volunteers growing out, we want to get rid of them. If we can, try to take them out with the excavator to the, you know, the stump and all that. But if they're too close to the fence or they're going to damage something, just cut them to the ground. We also have this big stump here and this holly. You want to try to dig that out. There is a fence right behind it. Try to be careful. Try to get it out though. And then we have one more right here, big stump with the holly. We have a few trees that are growing right in the back porch. Maybe a couple of these we can get to. There's one in the back that's right against the porch. We'll probably just have to cut that one to the ground. And there's other shrubs in here. Just clean all that out. And she has like a border right in here, like a board, looks like it's rotting. Try to get that cleaned out. Once we're done with all this stuff, we're going to be seeding and strawing all disturbed areas, other than what we're mulching around over there. But I think that's going to be about it. So like almost all of these trees are going to be coming out. We should just have a few bushes, these huge boxwoods in the back. Yeah, so it'll become a lawn area. Try your best to take care of the fence other than what we're taking out on that side. I think we can get an excavator through here. If not, we should be able to get it over that concrete pad and back through here. But I think we can get it in through here. And that's going to be it for this project.